It is quite regular, quite frequent that I'm told, "Oh my goodness, Stark, you have so much courage." Courage is what love looks like to the onlooker. The courage, the love, the humanity that my, as God would describe it, Jewish brothers and sisters, largely in Israel, have, is beyond anything I can imagine. It shames me, it humbles me. I'm speaking of the people that place their bodies in Israel or in Palestine between the vicious Israeli settlers and the Palestinian farmers whose crops, whose olive trees, whose very children they're attempting to destroy. The Jews that with unspeakable godliness man the human rights organizations, both in Israel and Palestine, in the midst of the most vicious, vile, hateful Israelis, the most dangerous people on the planet. I can't imagine subjecting myself day in and day out to that kind of danger. I'm at danger for the work I'm doing, but it's a fraction of what these people face. 80% of the Israeli population now, according to the polls, sides with the slaughter of Palestinians that was mounted by the Israeli government 16 months ago, in which situation Operation Cast led. There were no battles in that slaughter. There were more than 3,000 flights sent out. Not one plane was damaged after, in the process of dropping their bombs, their phosphorus on Palestinian hospitals, their bombs on more than 230 schools that they destroyed, their bombs on all the means of basic life support and production, including the flour factories to support the baking of bread, the poultry farms that were painstakingly destroyed, with day upon day of tanks crushing the chickens in their crates, hundreds of thousands of them. Tremendous work. So to be such an incredibly godly creature as to be a Jew in that environment, taking on your brothers and sisters, or taking on the role of humanity in such an incredibly vile environment, is beyond my comprehension. It was years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, that I came across what I understood then as the most sacred writing I've yet encountered, Rabbi Abraham Heschel's The Meaning of This Hour. I have it largely reproduced on my blog, peaceandnonviolence.blogspot.com. I believe that's the name. It's breathtaking in its grasp of what God means and how we've driven it out of our society. And now I must confess that my Jewish brothers and sisters, not the hypocrites, but the ones that God would recognize as Jews, are the most godly, that is, courageously love-filled creatures on the planet.